Yo, what's going on, guys? Sekapoko here. We're bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cubes video. For this, we're doing just a run real quick at the new Fortnight for Inuarashi, and we're doing it with the brand new Limit Break Batch and some of the cool things around them, as well as the new Treasure Mode Enel and a couple other units. So, with this, I'm going to be using Perona. We're going to get Summer Perona, and she is a very, very useful unit we had from 2017 that allows you to have double XP, 1.5 times XP, just like Neptune, and gives you a really fast run, so it gives you a ton of XP. And the thing that makes her super useful is that she is a shooter, and the reason that's useful on any kind of Neptune team is because the new Coliseum Timeskip kit is extremely good if you have a shooter or striker captain. This makes it really, really nice for running Fortnights with this character, and probably one of my favorite Fortnite characters to have. Fortnite running characters to have is Timeskip Kid. Overall, this team is extremely fast, and I was actually really surprised that we were able to go through all this content with relative ease, and I'm able to just hit greats and blow through it with no cooldown or stalling whatsoever, and blow through all of it extremely quick. So going into this room here, we can see that we're right about to hit to the mini boss stage, and we're gonna have almost our Enel special completely up if we do have level 2 cooldown. The kid is going to, of course, clear the first 2 rooms for you and give you -2 cooldown on your Enel, as well as -5 from the Sailor ability. So your Enel is actually up right away, which is really, really helpful to have in a lot of different situations. And, of course, for here, it's really nice because now I can just go, boom, room is clear, and now we move on. Super, super nice. So then going into the next room here, we're going to go ahead and just start whacking a couple of these guys, and boom, boom. Boom, and then finally use the Moria. Now, Coliseum Moria does have the double special ability. I do not have Coliseum Moria completely done right now, but it doesn't really matter because I only need 1 special from him in order to get this done. But if I did have double special, it would be done a lot easier. So we're going to go ahead and use the Law special, which is about 200,000 damage. I've used the Perona special to bring back our Enel special a little bit further, and then we're going to use Coliseum Moria to do a 300,000 hit. Now, of course, what would be really nice here is with the double special mechanic, I would actually be able to kill him right away if I do have Coliseum Moria completely limit broken. So a very nice character to have in your arsenal to actually clear this extremely quickly. And of course, you don't even need to have 6+ law at that point because you're using 2 specials and you'll get the Enel up extremely quick. The first unit we're going to go over for the new Fortnite is going to be the brand new Inuarashi. And Inuarashi is a slasher and cerebral character that's going to have 4 sockets and max out at, I don't fucking care, who cares, is a fucking Fortnite unit. His special ability is actually kind of interesting, and this is one of the reasons I wanted to farm this Fortnite. It is going to be reduces increased defense duration by 2 turns and changes his own armor to strength. And if your captain is a cerebral character, he's going to lock the chain multiplier at 2.5 for 1 turn. Overall, that's actually not a terrible sailor special ability. I would actually have to say that this is pretty good. Like, as far as the unit goes, increased defense duration reduction is actually a very, very useful ability because one of the mechanics that does pop up in the game a lot nowadays is a boss with immunity that has increased defense duration. And that means that you can't use defense down, 100% defense down to remove that. The only way to do it is remove the increased defense duration or do damage that's fixed damage that will kill that enemy. So overall, this is actually a very, very helpful thing to have. And I definitely like this unit for that reason. I don't think he's going to be super, super useful in a lot of situations, but I do think he's going to be useful at certain points in the game where you do need that increased defense removal. The next unit we got here is the new Miyagi. At a first glance, this unit is total trash, but then you see his cooldown, and it's like, it starts at 9 turns. Okay. And the next thing you see about this character is that he completely removes blindness. Okay. So he's a very, very short turn cooldown blindness remover. So I could see that being super useful in certain situations. Not a ton of the time, but definitely useful sometimes. And the last unit here we got is the new Tristan, which maxes out at 11 turns, and she's going to be recovers 2,000 HP and reduces despair by 2 turns. So it's a speed running character that removes despair. That actually might be really useful for certain Neptune teams, certain random teams that you're going to be using for speed teams. Don't really know what you're going to be using this character for, but the fact that she starts at 11 turns makes it so that you're probably going to have like a 6-turn, this 2-turn despair, which can be pretty useful in a lot of situations where you need to have a character that's going to be up right away for speed teams. But not super useful for most players, really not that great overall as a unit, but definitely useful in these niche situations. For the books for this Fortnite, we're going to have the new version 2 Shanks books. We're going to get Sai Duval, not super useful, but whatever. We get the new Hina books and brand new books. Those are the ones that are actually going to be new this time around. Definitely good to have. And of course, you have the normal drops otherwise. Well, guys, my name's Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, if you did, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.